I just want to clarify something really quickly that when we finished this top portion of 2.6 earlier, the top of the chart, then I had you fill in the rest, but I had written something wrong. I think I said it right, but I wanted to fix that video. So here's the fix. So the bottom part of the chart for 2.3 models and applications, page 1, perimeter or rectangles of rectangles would be P equals 2L plus 2W. It's in linear units. Area of rectangles or even a square, they just would have sides equal. A equals LW. A square, you could do S squared. Volume of a rectangular prism would be volume equals length times width times height. Distance of a just a unit of measure, like in feet or miles, or like a distance traveled, or sometimes you might think of it as a job completed kind of thing too. Distance equals rate times time. That one is in linear units. The two you do have to watch out for: area equals length times width. That's in square units. Make sure you do write that properly. And volume is always cubic units. Write that properly. Area of a circle, pi r squared, where r is your radius or half the diameter. And again, square units. Circumference of a circle or perimeter is kind of how you could think of it, that rim around. C equals 2 pi r, or sometimes it's C equals d pi. It's just the diameter times pi, and that's in linear units. Area of a triangle is A equals half base times height, BH, half BH, and it's dropped down from a 90 degree perpendicular drop to the base is with how the height goes. That's in square units. Pythagorean Theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Again, that has to be a right triangle. The area of a triangle doesn't have to be a right triangle, but the height needs to form a right triangle with the base. But Pythagorean Theorem for sure has to be a right triangle. The legs would be shorter than the hypotenuse, C. Volume of a cylinder, V equals pi r squared height. So that is in cubic units. That's filling the whole thing in here. Surface area of a cylinder, that's one you may not have seen too much of. So we have area equals 2 pi r times height. It's kind of like if you took that top of that can there that I have in black, and this that's the sides, you would have, if you cut this, like if you take a piece of paper and kind of form a cylinder with it, you can clearly see like that this, when I split it apart, would be the length of it, right? And then we have a height. So to get this dimension for the length, we would use the circumference of a circle. So that's where this comes in, the 2 pi r, and then the height is here on the side. But if we're adding the top and bottom in for our area, if it's a closed cylinder, that's what this includes, we would have twice the area of the end. So we would have the 2 times pi r squared. So it would have both of those, and we would use square units for that. So I just want to make sure, like if you have surface area of just like a tube, you would just do 2 pi r height. But if you include the ends, if they're closed, if you have both of them, it would be 2 pi r squared. If it's just one, you would just have pi r squared. So you have to make those adjustments given the context of the problem. So I just wanted to do that quick add-on there and give you the results of that. Hopefully that helps. Have a great day.